Data feed import plugin for WordPress video tutorials. Installing WordPress. I'm going to use a Linux command line to set up WordPress in its database. You could use an FTP client or something similar. So we navigate to where the web files are, create ourselves a folder for the new website. We then need to get a copy of the latest version of WordPress from the WordPress website. I'm using wget, but you could use your web browser and then FTP the file to your web server. Unzip the file. Move the files to where we want them. It's a good idea to delete the default directory and the latest .zip file. People could browse to those and find out what version of WordPress you were running. As I did this as root, we need to change the ownership of this folder to the web user. We then need to go into MySQL and create a database. This may have already been done for you by your web host. Create the database. I'm calling the database My New Site for this example. For security reasons, you should always create a username for each site you set up, then grant privileges for that user on our new database. This means that this user can only access this database. If our new site gets hacked, our other sites will be safe. We then use a web browser to navigate to the new website. The WordPress install screen then shows. Click Create a configuration file. You then get a welcome screen from the WordPress installer. Click the Let's Go link. You then need to fill in the database details. I always change the table prefix to something other than the default. This improves security. Click the Submit button. The database details have been accepted. We can now run the install for WordPress. We then need to give the site a title and a username. Make sure you change the username from the default admin to something different. This again improves security. Try and use a secure password. Alphanumeric, capitals and special characters all help. WordPress is now installed and we can log in with the username and password we supplied. Now that WordPress is installed, there are two additional tasks that I would recommend. Install the WordPress Firewall plugin and Login Lockdown. These both improve WordPress's security.